Hello and welcome to UTTV News. As always, I'm Charles Nunno. Unfortunately, Stephanie Privado could not make it here tonight, so this will be a very short episode. Not too long ago, a U of T professor was given the most prestigious honor. Professor Molly Soichet of Chemical Engineering was named to the Order of Ontario. She has published close to 400 papers, patents, and abstracts. She has also helped to design strategies and techniques that can help the body heal after dealing with a physically traumatic event. In other news, have you seen that Robarts Mansion video? Well, here's a quick interview with GEAK, the team of students who produced it.
Robarts Mansion, that's the only place where we can read in peace, and you gotta be from U of T. At Robarts Mansion, place for late night study times, to buckle down so many exams in this life of mine. I cry at times I once contemplated.
Well, basically because there's a song by Tupac, and we're all like really big fans of Tupac. We see Robarts as like the main, it's like the main place where U of T students kind of congregate. I mean, let's say the main library, right?
Yeah,
like the powerhouse.
it's the biggest library.
Yeah.
The most well known.
And then this song, Thugs Mansion by Tupac, it's pretty much, it's talking about a place where all the thugs go, right? When after they pass on, or like a place for them to just, that they can call their own, right? And then so the idea, it was just to use that same exact concept but apply it to U of T students, like a place where we can go, you know, that's gonna accept us for whatever, you know, in jammies or whatever, whatnot. Yeah, and just like, you know, after hours and stuff like that.
Studying in the sky. At Robarts Mansion, ain't no place I'd rather be.
No, I don't think anyone asked us anything.
No.
Actually,
Not really. People were looking at us strangely. Like,
They were
what
like-
are these guys doing?
There was, remember a security guard?
Oh yeah, security guard kept questioning us.
Yeah, he was the only real kind of thing that we ran into, roadblock, I guess. We
Yeah.
had to convince him that we were like legit.
Fail midterms year after year, seen their GPAs just vanish. Our so-called majors change and change.
I think it was a cool comment. It said, excellent display of hip hop knowledge, actually.
I like the one by Al Habibi. I think it was These Guys Are Hot.
that's right. Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to
Al
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Or her, whoever that person is.
350. I gotta get back inside. It's getting chilly. Plus it's almost 10:50. Don't knock me out. Of Robarts Mansion. Ain't no place I'd rather be.
Gotta
I don't know if we want to spoil what's next, but
Oh.
there's definitely a project coming up.
Yeah, quite a few actually.
Yeah, we got a few things planned. So yeah, keep your ears
Peeled?
peeled.
Is that the word? I thought you were looking for the word there.
Yeah, look for the word there.
At Robarts Mansion. Mama, I'm stressing your baby boy is shook. I got an essay to print out, and these people are on Facebook. Seen a movie.
We'd like to thank the GEAK team for taking the time to talk to UTTV News. You know, I once ate at the Pizza Gigi on Bathurst in Harvard, and you know, I always thought there were drugs in it. It's listed as one of the top 5 pizza spots in Toronto. The police found over $1 million worth of marijuana and other drugs in the store. I have to say, I'm not surprised. An eyewitness was interviewed and said, "Now I know why I loved their mushrooms." The bust took place on Valentine's Day, leaving many students without their narcotics. Speaking of Valentine's Day, you would think that the love between man and woman would survive something simple like winning an Oscar, but apparently not. The research was carried out by Professor Casciaro of Organizational Behavior at the Rotman School. Results show that the best actress winners have a 63% chance of their marriages ending, sooner than the marriages of non-winners. Well, more beautiful ladies for me, I always say. If you're interested in films and want to win an Oscar, despite the divorce rate, the Hart House Film Board has a challenge for you. Alex Wilson has more on that story.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you there. I'm Alex Wilson with UTTV News. Have you ever wondered what students do when they're not busy studying or in class? Did you ever think that that might actually be possible? Well, today I'm talking with 3 students who have managed to make a 5-minute film in less than 74 hours. A challenge created by the Hart House Film Board.
Diversion is basically about a girl that has to finish an essay to hand in the day later, but she keeps getting distracted as many students do. And that's basically it. It's a comedy And for the challenge, we had to incorporate the words laboratory and student in it.
Here is a brief intro to their film.
But today, Alex has to write an essay. A report on her work in the laboratory. A report with pie charts, bar charts, and line charts, and all sorts of graphs and diagrams. She just needs to get started.
Do you think you would participate in another Hart House Film Challenge?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, for me personally, acting's a hobby, right? I mean, it's very fun. As long as, you know, the scenario's not like, you know, too weird. Oh, no, actually, yeah. If it's weird, I'll do it. The weirder, the better.
If you're not up for the kind of stress that it takes to make a film, then join UTTV. We have a great variety of shows you can help out with, and it's a great place to get started. Just visit uttv.ca. Last week, the University of Toronto Students' Union held their annual Unity Ball, where we at UTTV won nothing. We weren't even nominated. Because of that, I chose not to move forward with the story, and I bring you a segment about water bottles.
Today we're talking with two leaders from PWI, Public Water Initiative, Leanne and Anda.
So the Public Water Initiative is we're a recognized group on campus, and we work at getting students to engage with the issues around bottled water and tap water, to encourage students to switch to drinking tap water. And our big goal at the moment is advocating for the university to end its sale and distribution of bottled water, and to match that with a big increase in the availability of public water on campus.
A lot of bottled water actually is tap water, and it's just gone through some processes that supposedly make it better tasting and increase the quality, which is not necessarily the case. And although plastic bottles are recyclable, in fact, just over 30% of plastic beverage containers are recycled in Ontario per year, so 30% is not a lot. But it's not just the disposal of the bottles. The production of bottled water, the water extraction is really poorly regulated. It costs very little to extract thousands of liters of water per day.
If you want to add up like the effects of bottled water versus tap water, when you take into account the extraction, the production of the plastic, the transportation of the bottles from their source to their ultimate destination, it adds up to about 150 times more greenhouse gases than if you had just turned on a tap, and to get basically the same quality water. So we just recently started petitioning around campus. So we have a petition that students, staff members, faculty, individuals can sign to show their support for the campaign. And we are also asking groups to pledge their support by eliminating their use of bottled water at meetings or events. And then they also sign on to the pledge that supports the campaign as well. So we've had some fairly big groups join that we're very happy about.
We have been in talks with the administration, and we know that there's interest in the issue overall. It's just a matter of making sure that we show the administration that the students care about this, that student groups care about it, and to make sure that attention stays on the issue. We're confident that it will happen. It's just a matter of making it happen as soon as possible. And it's time for U of T to join the rest of over 8 universities all over Canada.
Well, you've definitely given students a lot to think about, but I, on the behalf of UTTV, would love to sign your petition and help end the sale of bottled water on U of T campus. This is Alex Wilson for UTTV News.
Well, that's it for this week's UTTV News. Remember that we're having a giveaway courtesy of Breakaway Tours, where we will pick one member at random and give them a free round trip to Daytona, Florida for 5 nights for 2. All you have to do is text the word Daytona to 58888 and join UTTV if you haven't already by February 28th. To all UTTV fans out there who can't help watching us, I'm Charles Nunno. See you next time.